Hey guys, so today I've got a real quick video on my skincare routine. A lot of people have actually asked me what do I do to take care of my skin and how do I get it clear and all that. And of course, it all starts from the inside: healthy diet, drink a lot of water, blase, blase, blase. But sometimes I don't do all that because it's kind of hard to drink water a lot sometimes. So I try to combat that with taking care of my skin every single day. And I wash and I moisturize and I have a routine. So let's get started. So first I will show you my newest investment. It is my Clarisonic Mia 2. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Clarisonic, because I wasn't. I just kind of bought it because I saw a lot of people were using it. And so my first thought was that this was a spin brush, and it is not a spin brush. And so using it, I was like, oh, that's different. And I was honestly like, well, this was a waste of money because I actually have like a little handheld bristle brush that I got from TJMaxx for like $4. This is what I got from TJMaxx, and it's got the bristles and the little scrubby pad on the back, and it's actually a really good brush. This is my second one. The other one I had was just like this one. It was pink, but I think I either broke it or lost it. And I actually broke this one because I dropped it in the shower. But these are really good brushes, and you know, I would just kind of wash my face and go like that with my soap and stuff, and I thought I was getting a pretty good clean with that. And so I was like, well, why not get, you know, the Mia or the Clarisonic, because I saw a lot of good reviews and a lot of people were using them. And so I bought this. But when I bought this, I thought it was a spin brush, and it's not, and it just vibrates, and you can hear it. And it's got, I think, 2 settings. Yeah, 2 settings. So this is low and that's high, and you can kind of just hear the difference. But I was skeptical, bought it, and I was like, I'm gonna return this. But when I first used it, you guys, my skin felt like butter. Like, it was so smooth. It felt like I had already put moisturizer on. So I was like, well, this was, you know, probably a good investment. So with this, it came with one brush head and the Clarisonic cleanser, which I haven't used yet. Yeah, so I used this and it works really well. It vibrates, and they say that it gets deeper in your pores or whatever. I personally so far like it. I do feel that my skin is very clean after I use this. And so this is gonna be the first part of my cleansing routine, so let's get started. So the cleanser that I'm using today is gonna be the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Dive Cleanser. And I've actually used this up, like I only have like a little bit left. The first time I tried it, it was in a trial kit. It came with the cleanser, the moisturizer, and the little mister. I guess like a toner or something, and I loved it from there. And it gets a really good clean, so that's what I put. I just kind of drop a little bit on the brush. I don't even know like if I'm using this Clarisonic right, but yeah, I just put a few drops on here, and then I cut it on, and I just start. And my face is dry. Like, I usually will wet it. I wet the brush, but as you can see, like, I just kind of move it around my face. And I don't know why it beeps. I think that's like how long you're supposed to stay per spot or something. I honestly did like no research on this, you guys. I just bought it because I wanted to spend some money, clearly, because it's like $200 and some. But I got it from Ulta, and I'm a platinum member with Ulta, so I got I had some points saved up because you can use your points to get money off items with them. And then they had a platinum coupon, or like 20% off event, which was really pretty good. So I ordered it off Ulta's website with the points and the 20% off. So I only pay like, see, and it cuts off, but like I said, I don't really know if I'm using it right. Actually, no, I think this one was $100 and something. and so I got money off that. Anyway, I spent over $100 on this thing, so I was like, it better work, and it does. Like, I honestly, like I said, my skin was so smooth like after doing it, and all I did was just this and the cleanser, and I didn't use I hadn't used any witch hazel or anything, so this is a really good cleanser. And like the cleanser itself is very gentle, and like it's by Tarte, and I don't know if you're familiar with Tarte, like their makeup is pretty good as well. Like I don't get any irritations, no itchy eyes when I use their mascara. Like I really love Tarte, like all their products. So I was like, why not get their skincare stuff a try? And so I did, and I ended up purchasing the full bottle of their face wash. I don't know why it keeps cutting off, but yeah, I'll leave a link to all the products as well in the description box. This video is not sponsored. Like I said, I spent all my own money, girl. Like this is not cheap, but I thought I'd splurge a little. Plus it's for my skin. Like I said, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I really am all natural. Like I don't do anything. I try to stay as natural as possible. I wear makeup like if I'm going out or feeling fancy, but like for the most part I just like rock eyebrows and that's it. So I don't have to worry about washing my face, getting makeup off all the time. But you know, the Clarisonic I heard is really good for that, and they have different brushes that you know, I think put makeup on, take it off, like all that. I don't know about all that. I just bought it because it was for, you know, good to clean your skin. And then like I also wanted the actual I don't remember, I think it was the Mia Fit. It's like this, but instead of having a handle, it kind of just looks like that. And that didn't have good reviews, and it was like $220. So I was like, well, I'm not buying that if it don't have good reviews. But I thought that one was cooler looking than this one. But you know, they've got so many off-brand versions of this thing, but they have spin brushes, and like I said, this vibrates. Like it just vibrates. It doesn't spin, it just vibrates. So, and honestly, I just kind of like the way it feels on my face. Like it feels really good. It's like a massage while I cleanse. And like the Tarte cleanser, like I was kind of getting frustrated for a while because I was like, well, maybe I'm not like washing my face long enough with it or whatever, because it was just like, it doesn't foam as much either. I guess that's because Tarte's pretty natural. But you know, when I used it with this the first time, I was like, wow, like I can definitely tell the difference. But yeah, it's a good cleanse. And so like, you guys are probably like, there's no more soap left, but like I use it until like it disappears, because Tarte's is really, I don't know, like it just doesn't, it's very moisturizing and it's not drying, and so I think that's why the soap kind of looks like it's gone, but like it's still on my face, like it's still there. So I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do next. Okay guys, so I just washed it off, and my skin is just, it's so smooth. Like I don't know if it's the Tarte or if it's the Clarisonic or if it really is using both, but like my skin, it feels clean, but it doesn't feel stripped and dry, if you know what I mean. Like it just feels very supple and soft, and like I could really walk out the house like this, but I'm not, because I know my skin's gonna like get dry in like a minute. So I have oily skin, and it's very oily. I'm shiny all the time, which at this point I'm kind of just used to now. I've been oily my whole life, and I used to carry around those blotting sheets, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing that. That's too much work. Do you pulling out these little tiny sheets of paper to soak up oil? So I don't do that anymore. I just rock the oil. It is what it is. So next I will, so after I wash my face, I follow up with a toner, and I use Witch Hazel. The brand I use is Thayer's Witch Hazel. I've been using this for a few years now. I've tried like store brand and all that, and honestly there is a difference to me. It could just be me, but like I try to save money, and so going with the store brand, it was like, okay, this is not working, this is not the same effect. And I don't know, theirs is just very moisturizing, and like I said, oily, even though I have oily skin, I try to keep it moisturized all the time. Like I never skip on moisturizer, just because I don't want my skin to look like old and wrinkly later. And I just take care of it. I don't want breakouts and all that, so I always keep, you know, moisture on it, just because if you have oily skin and you don't moisturize it, your skin's gonna produce more oil because it feels like it needs to do that. So I don't want it to overproduce anything. So I tone with witch hazel, and it's just I don't know, it just works really good for me. This is the lavender one. They also have like rose and cucumber and original, and I've tried all of them. I love all of them. I was just in the mood to get the lavender one this time, so that's what I do. I use the witch hazel. I just get these little cotton rounds. I used to use cotton balls, but the rounds are better to me. So I got these from Target, and I love Target, but I hate these cotton rounds because they're just like they're shedding or something. I don't know if I got like a bad batch, but like the first ones I had were not like this, and so I kept buying them. I was like, okay. So these were like the original ones, and then they have like exfoliating and the premium ones. I got the premium ones, so I'm trying to use these up so I can switch those. But you just take it and you just spray it, and I spray till it's kind of pretty damp, and then I just go over it like this, and I just get my whole face, everything that I just washed, and I just swipe it over. And like right now I have a few scars. I experienced a pretty bad breakout not too long ago because I was very stressed. So like right here, like there was this bump there was one there. I actually have 2 bumps right here, but you know, it's that time. I have a visitor, so I'm not too worried because I know those will go away. But overall, like I don't get many breakouts anymore, and my skin stays very, very clear. And I have also been using retinol cream, and I think that helps as well. I just tried it because I read it was really good for like skin renewal and, you know, stuff like that. So but yeah, I just go over with the, and I kind of get, sometimes if I don't exfoliate, I kind of get a little harder with the cotton rounds, just kind of get any dry patches. But like my skin feels so smooth even right now. Like I could go once again without moisturizer, but I'm not. So that's my toning routine. And so now we're gonna get to moisturizers. So for moisturizers, I've been juggling 2 different moisturizers for the past couple of weeks. So the main one that I've been using, and I've been using this for months, is the retinol cream. And I got this off Amazon, and it's by Baybody. And it is their anti-aging moisturizer, intensive firming, reduce appearance of wrinkles. And it has 2.5% of retinol, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, vitamin B5, jojoba oil, and green tea. And when I use this, I saw a big improvement in my skin. This is probably like my 5th jar from them. It's $20, and you get 1.7 fluid ounces. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, it gets me through like a month or 2. It has this pump. You push down, the moisturizer comes out like that. I don't know if you can see, it's right there. Yeah. So you push that, moisturizer comes out. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not sure if it's just the ingredients, if it is the retinol. I've never had prescription retinol. I've only ever tried retinol with this, and my skin has gotten smoother. My scars have faded. And my skin has just looked really good. And like people compliment me all the time on my skin. They're like, what makeup are you wearing? Because I used to work at a beauty store. I won't say which one, but you know, I used to work for them for a very short amount of time. And when I worked there, people would always ask what was I wearing, and honestly, I don't wear any foundation, guys. I don't wear anything on my face, and people would like touch my face because they didn't believe me, and it's not okay to do that, by the way. Don't do that to other people. But I owe it all to retinol cream, and I've only ever used the Bay Body brand. Not sponsored, once again. I just really like this, and I'll leave a link below. I get it off Amazon, but if you go to their website and sign up, I think they give you like discounts, because they're always sending me like stuff on Facebook about getting something 20% off when they release new products and stuff. But that's open to anybody if you want to just sign up. It's not just a me thing. But yeah, so I use this retinol cream. And then, so retinol is not good to use in the sun, and I live in Atlanta and it's really hot and it's the summertime now. So when I am gonna be outside for a long period of time, I don't use the retinol cream. So when I bought my Tarte face wash, I also got the Tarte H2O drink of H2O moisturizer, and it's this is actually empty, there's literally nothing in here, but it's a very it feels like a serum almost. It's like slightly thicker than a serum, and it is very moisturizing. And like when I use this, I'll use it by itself. My skin feels plump, kind of like how it does now. But I have used it up, like literally there's nothing in here, guys. So, but I do have my little sample thing left with a little bit in there. But I usually keep that in my purse just when I wanna, because I don't carry like a lot in my purse. So if I do ever need moisturizer, I just keep the little travel mini size thing. But for today, since I'm about to go to work soon, I'm going to use the retinol cream since I'll be indoors. But the past few days, my skin's been really dry and I was outside all yesterday. So I use the Tarte H2O drink of H2O hydrating boost, and I really love this. Sometimes I would pair this with the retinol cream just if I felt like my skin was kind of too dry and tight, because sometimes it will, even though it's oily, it still feels dry sometimes. But yeah, so I'll take the retinol cream and I just rub it in, and you know, it's really good. And I always tell people about this cream because it's really good, and I'm a product junkie, so I will try stuff all the time, but I haven't tried any new moisturizer, so this must be really good for me to stick with it like that. So yeah, that's it. And another thing I use is the Pacifica Pineapple Quench Oil-Free Water Serum. And when I put this on, my skin feels like there's a face mask on it. Like, you know, you put those sheet masks on, that's how this feels. Not a bad thing, because it doesn't make it feel dry. It just feels like it's like saran wrap. Like my skin feels tight. And so you can use this under makeup and stuff if you want that that matte kind of finish, because this is for oily and combination skin. And it feels moisturizing, but it feels tight too. So every now and then I'll use this. Actually, I might use it today since it's kind of hot outside. But yeah, I put stuff on top of stuff, but for the most part, that's all I use. But yeah, I experiment with different cleansers sometimes, but right now I'm gonna use, I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Tarte moisturizer, or not moisturizer, the Tarte face wash again, because I kind of want to just try something new. It's nothing against Tarte, I really like it, but it's about empty. Yeah, it's time for a new face wash. So yeah, so we'll see if I buy this again or if I try something new. I may have some face wash in there that I haven't used yet too, so we'll see. But that's my skincare routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like my video. If you do, actually hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'll have more content soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.